All right, let's check out this video. Let's watch it with me.
还是他在公司失败的时候给他一定业务的知识，还是在家里做了伴、洗了衣、带了孩子？你做了什么？
我给他买衣服，给他买香薰。
谁的钱？谁的钱？你还好意思在这儿说？
When it comes to gold diggers, I believe everyone has heard of them. Those who are especially good at spending money, living for today, and not caring about tomorrow. However, today's female guest is a true gold digger in every sense. What's more, she doesn't know how to do anything. And she isn't even ashamed. She actually thinks she did nothing wrong. That's exactly why the host at the scene lost his temper. So what exactly happened between this couple, and what will be the outcome? To understand everything, we have to start with the man.
25岁，离异几年？
半年多了。
你们俩认识多久
？8个多月吧。
因为他离的异？
没有，根本就跟
那
他没有
这时间不是
任何一丁点
恰恰
关系
好吗？
这个时间恰恰好。你认为一个女孩跟我认识2个月，我会因为她而离异？那不太现实。
The man, Xiao Wang, is 25 years old and divorced. It's been
Wow, 25 and already divorced.
over 6 months since his divorce. But as early as 8 months ago, he met his current girlfriend, Nana. At first glance, this timeline naturally raises suspicions. Did Xiao Wang divorce his ex-wife because of Nana? To answer that, we have to understand the bitter past between Xiao Wang and his ex-wife. Let's go back 2 years. Xiao Wang and his ex-wife had just gotten married, and not long after, they had a child. Life was peaceful and stable for the first year. By then, Xiao Wang had already made his mark in business and opened his own film and television company in Beijing. He was earning well, but he also saw someone clearly, his ex-wife. After they had money, his ex-wife changed. From being a good wife and loving mother, she turned into a gold digger. Designer bags, luxury clothes, she filled the entire wardrobe. At the same time, her personality changed too. She became unreasonable.
You gotta keep that in control. This is a thing where a lot of men don't have control of their relationship. Now I get it. I mean, money can change people, but well, you gotta keep her in check. You gotta keep it in check. Probably he let her because he was doing well. He let her spend more. He let her buy things. Well, you gotta keep it in check. You gotta keep that in check.
Willful and spoiled. As a result, the conflicts between the two escalated. 2 years later, Xiao Wang and his ex-wife parted ways. Now it's been more than 6 months since the divorce, and the child is being raised by the ex-wife. However, 8 months ago, Xiao Wang met his current girlfriend Nana on a flight.
She's cute.
At that time, he hadn't yet divorced his ex-wife. But after meeting Nana, Xiao Wang felt something different. Compared to the gold-digging, inconsiderate woman at home, Nana seemed like a goddess. So, did Xiao Wang divorce his ex-wife because of Nana? In my opinion, yes, at least a little bit. But that's
Well, probably moving on contributed to it, right? He saw other beautiful women, so he was already unhappy with his relationship, right? He was already unhappy with his marriage, so he saw beautiful women, he wanted to, probably speed up the process. He wanted to be out.
not the point. The point is, why is Xiao Wang once again facing a breakup?
我们俩之间的问题吧，是存在于我跟我前妻之间的问题很多。我认为他跟我前妻是一类人。
That's right. In the beginning, Xiao Wang thought Nana was a thoughtful and considerate girl. But as time went by, she revealed her true nature, identical to that of his ex-wife.
Well, common denominator is you. Common denominator is you. 1, you pick the woman. 2, most likely it's your actions. This is a thing where she's cute. He is average at best, if that. I bet you he used his money to impress her. I bet you he used his money to impress her. And that is the problem. If we use our money to impress women, we use our money to compensate for maybe our looks, maybe our personality, well, women are going to just focus on that. This is the thing where we don't understand what we're creating. We are creating spoiled brats. We are creating princesses. So, as a princess, she demands princess treatment. If you can't keep that shit up, don't start it to begin with. He should have done simple things. Simple restaurants, simple acts, do things that, you know what, doesn't cost a lot of money. It's not about the money, right? Show her that, you know what, see if she likes you for you, not how much you can spend on her. And I bet you, a guy like that, especially a guy that has money, he's going to use money to his advantage because that's what he has. Again, with guys, let's say with looks, he's going to use looks to his advantage. Guys with the body, guys with like charm, guys with height. They're going to use whatever advantage they have to get whatever they want. The problem is if certain things you can't sustain it. Well, let's say if you use your looks to get women. Well, if you can't sustain your looks, i.e. maybe you get in a car accident and you get disfigured. Guess what? You won't get women. You can't keep women. You can't because you can't sustain your looks. You can't sustain the money. You can't sustain the output of spending that money, of treating women. You can't sustain it. Well, then you can't get women because that's what you got them to love you with. That's the bait, right? That's the bait you hook them with. That's the thing where we have to recognize that a lot of times it's our fault. Okay. Certain things, how we approach women, how we go about things, it is our fault. Because here's the thing where the difference between players, okay, players, bad boys, pookies, and shit like that, with other men, right, with average men or other men, okay. These men, okay, only care about the pump and dump. They only care about a notch under their belt. That is it. They care about having sex with her once, twice, maybe a couple times, and boom, done. They're out. They don't want a long-term relationship. The problem with men like this is that that's not what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to have a relationship with her, right? Have a relationship with these women. Well, that's a long-term commitment. If you can sustain how you baited the women, okay, then it's your fault. This is why the players, the bad boys, don't mind. They don't mind lying, right? Faking the charm. They don't mind, spending money on women because all that will end when the players deem it will end. Average men, they don't think like that. They're not thinking, oh, let me just hook her in and then throw her back out. No, they think about, let me hook her in and try to keep her, right? Well, if you're going to keep her, you better fucking sustain it.
Especially when it came to spending money, Xiao Wang once again saw his ex-wife's shadow.
那我一个月就买一个包，买一件衣服，不是
买
很
什么包？
正常？
买
I only buy one bag a month. When a luxury bag costs a couple thousand, seriously, buying one a month is crazy.
买什么衣服？告诉我多少钱吧。
8、9千，
衣服多少钱呀？
也就5、6千呗。
除了这个，他还给你花钱吗？
就是他的信用卡、副卡都是我在用。
啊，一个月刷多少？
She's cute, but I've said this before. We men are we gotta wake up. Women are our weakness, especially beautiful women, cute women, women that are like a 7 and above, especially are our weakness. But it's like, we have to understand that weakness comes with a lot of drawbacks. That's why it's our weakness. Men will go broke for beautiful women. Do you want that? Are you happy about that? I mean, men can destroy their lives for beautiful women. Men have destroyed their lives for beautiful women. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up.
多少钱呀？
A single bag costs nearly 10,000 yuan, and a piece of clothing costs 5 to 6,000. She also holds his credit card and doesn't even know how much she spends. But the bank sure does. Xiao Wang said that when they first started dating, he had to repay more than 20,000 yuan on the credit card every month. In other words, Nana was spending at least 20,000 yuan a month. And as time went on, this spending continued to rise.
Oh, because he was fine with it. He didn't make that an issue. He didn't stop it, right? He didn't stop it. This is a thing where, you know, I get it. Some of us men, I've been there, I've done that. We're not good looking, right? We're not that charming. We're not that, you know, tall or whatever. But what we have, like, right? Money. We know women love money. So we spend money on women. Okay. But when we do that, women are going to expect that lifestyle of having money spent on them. If you can't sustain it, don't start it.
From the original 20,000 up to nearly 50,000.
那现在刷多少？
现在自己说吧。
也就4-5万呗。
Just 40,000 to 50,000 yuan a month. And she says it so lightly, without a shred of shame. But for the average household income in China, 50,000 yuan a month is equivalent to 3 years of income for a farmer.
3 years, goddamn.
Yet in Nana's eyes, this kind of money is nothing. But what I'm more curious about is,
Of course, it's nothing. It's not her money. It's like, this is why I try not to spend credit cards, because you're spending digital money. It comes out like it's nothing, right? Because it's not like you're taking a stack of your saving and then giving it to somebody, because you see, you know, you see the stack. Use a credit card. You spend a stack, but you don't feel it because it's just a you know, digital money. It's just a piece of plastic. And for a woman, well, she don't make it. She don't have to work for that money. She don't see that money go. She doesn't, you know, it's just, she used her credit card, boom, pay for it. So yes, it's nothing, especially when it's not your money. You didn't have to work for it. So you don't have the pain, the sweat, the tears, whatever. You didn't have to do anything for that money besides look pretty.
what exactly does Xiao Wang do? How can he afford to support such a gold digger?
就是他不是开影视公司的嘛，然后我不是做平面嘛，然后我觉得我对这方面也懂一些，而且当时他也是支持我的，前期工作都是他在做，然后基本上都筹备好了，我就是一老板，如果有公司说，哎，你这儿介绍什么什么的，然后我就会分下面的人去干。
换而言之，就是你跟他交往之后，你还给了他一家公司呗。
Turns out Xiao Wang is the owner of a film and television company. And not just one, but several companies. No wonder he could afford a girlfriend like this. I have to say,
Well,
rich people...
Then what does he have to complain about? He created the monster. Now deal with it. This is the thing. You know what? Like I said, I have built the channel on holding women accountable, not hating women. So because I'm holding women accountable, and not because I want to attack women or hate women, I'll hold men accountable as well. It's just about accountability. We as men have to wake up from this shit. If you are spending money on women, and that's how you got women to be into you, money, well, you're going to have to sustain that if you want her to continue to love you. That's just fucking how it is. You know, I say it plenty of times. I've been there, I've done that. And I learned that, like, man, that's not sustainable, for one. And two, it's hollow. All she cared about was the money, not you. So if the money dries up, well, you're nothing to her. Because there's no love. The love was the money. You just came along with it. The money's gone. Well, you'll be gone with it. That's the thing. They're not loving you for you. They're loving you for what you can provide, for what you have. Once you stop providing it, once you don't have it anymore, well, boom, the love is gone as well. Us as men have to recognize that. Okay? The wealthy men do. They know that the women only care for the money. That's it. But don't fucking complain about it. Those men don't complain. They know women are only after the money. They don't love these men for them, right? You see these old ass men with young ass women. Do you know why? It's because of the money. None of these men are thinking, oh my God, this young ass woman loved me for my, for my old self, right? She loves me for me. Are you fucking stupid? No, she doesn't. Everyone recognizes that. You love her for her youth. Okay? He loves her for her beauty. You know? And she loves him for his money. It's transactional. You didn't build your connection, your love, your relationship on, oh, you love each other's personality. You love you know, how it feels like being around each other. No. You build it on superficial shit. Money and looks. That's it.
People's lives are really beyond the imagination of us ordinary folks. But still, no matter how much money you have, it won't last long if she spends like that. To be honest, Xiao Wang poured everything into Nana. Not only was his credit card maxed out, but he even handed over one of his companies to her. Of course, at first Xiao Wang didn't agree to let her do it. Everyone knows a gold digger can't possibly manage a company well. But he truly loved her. Since she insisted on trying, he gave in.
从一开始磨了我半个月，我说行，我说你试着
Well, you're stupid.
去做一下吧。紧接着我把我最老的公司的一批的中流砥柱1/3分给他，然后招募了一些新的员工。
Xiao Wang had already set up everything for her. All she had to do was act like a boss and handle orders. But even that was too much for her. Within just 2 weeks, problems appeared.
有一个朋友啊，我介绍给他的业务，给我打电话，我约了一下女朋友那个公司，我让他4点半就把那个演员资料等发过来，因为我明天是直接就拍，很赶。然后我很着急，我也联系不上他，他电话关机了。
没电了嘛，不是关机。
The client was in a rush to get materials, but couldn't reach the boss. She turned off her phone during work hours? What was going on? Later, Xiao Wang found out she didn't go to the office at all that day. She had gone to a nightclub and partied all day. Her phone ran out of battery. With someone this irresponsible, it's no surprise the company she managed failed. Now Xiao Wang's credit card is maxed out. The company is ruined. He simply can't afford to support this gold digger anymore. He's determined to cut things off. But Nana? She's completely confused. Even now, she doesn't understand why Xiao Wang wants to break up.
That's her meal ticket. She ain't gonna let go. Like, he was stupid enough to give her a fucking company. So, no duh, she's not gonna like, oh, this man is hooked on me, right? He's maxing out credit cards for me. He's so stupid, he's giving companies to me. So, why would this woman let that shit go? No, this guy's her meal ticket. And this guy is a fucking idiot. This is sometimes, I'm amazed, right? I'm amazed. This is why women are men's weakness. The biggest and only weakness a man has is women. That is it. Because I can never understand how a man can be so accomplished, make millions, but can wipe out those millions because of a woman. He can destroy his life because of a woman. A man can be so amazing, so great. You name like practically any amazing man in history. If he has failed, it is because of a woman. And it's because of him, you know, simping for a fucking woman that he has failed. This is the thing where, this is the thing. Like Superman recognizing that kryptonite is his weakness, he tries to stay away from that shit. He tries to stay away from that shit. But men is like, we know women are weakness, but we go to it. We will jump at it. Oh, one woman destroyed her life, we're going to go to the next one. Right? But we're going to go to the next one and not learn shit from it. Because this man, right? His wife fucking did the same thing. He goes to the next one and do the same shit. Even worse.
我就莫名其妙呀，好好的还送我回家呢，前天晚上，第二天打电话就打死不接，就是不接。我说怎么着，说句话呀？
能接吗？前天下午刚还完信用卡，
多少钱
5万多块钱，不到2礼拜，
就是
我挣的赶不上花的。
Even a multi-company boss can't afford this woman. If they kept dating for another 2 years, wouldn't she drain Xiao Wang dry? This girl isn't just a gold digger. She's like a cursed star. Even the richest man in the world would go bankrupt under her hands. You just can't afford to mess with a woman like this.
咱们公司明年就要扩大经营，需要很大的资金链。作为一个公司，你没有一个足够的资金链，肯定是运作不下去的。我还跟他说，咱们将要借多少钱来去把公司扩大。他说啊，我知道，那不是明年的事儿吗？跟今年有啥关系？真是啊。就说啊，你过完今年不过明年了。
Living for today, not caring about tomorrow. That's the classic gold digger mindset. No amount of money can support that kind of lifestyle. And Xiao Wang? He's not some rich heir. Everything he owns, he built from scratch. His success wasn't easy. Now, he just hopes his girlfriend.
That's the thing where you would hope that because you worked hard for it, you would protect it more. You wouldn't be so stupid with it. This man is stupid. Yeah, I can understand a trust fund baby where they don't value money, they don't value hard work, they don't value nothing. I can understand that. But a man that worked for his shit and is so stupid, so irresponsible, it's just like sometimes then it's just luck, right? It seems like it's luck that got you where you are instead of hard work and intelligence, persevere. It's just nothing special, right? It's just because you easily did these stupid shit. You gave someone, right, that you knew was a money pit, a company to run.
Can stop pestering him. Show him a little pity, would she?
你可怜可怜我行不行？我挣钱真的不容易，跟我生活的不是一个人，不是一个家庭。我有我的前妻，我有我的孩子，我有我下边所有的员工100多人跟着我生活，跟着我吃饭。我倒了，他们都得倒。你以为找个工作容易吗？上辈子我欠你的呀。
I honestly feel bad for him. Let's not even talk about anything else. Just
I don't feel bad for him. I don't. Because he made his stupid mistakes. Okay? This is a thing where there could be situations where, let's say, there are some situations where a man didn't, let's say, led with money. He didn't lead with money. And eventually being in a relationship with a woman, she trying to just extract that money. Okay, then I get it. I get that. Okay? I get that, she slowly, surely snaked her way in to get your money, to drain your money. When you didn't lead with that, right? You thought that she loved you for you. You took her to simple restaurants. You did simple things. Things didn't cost a lot. Okay. So you did the process where you were frugal or the dates were simple, all that shit. So you thought that she loved you for you. Once in a relationship with you, okay, she snakes her way in, know your bank account, know all this shit. Oh, can you give me money for this? Can you do that? Blah, 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 blah. Slowly draining your money. Okay, I get that. You led with money. You continue to lead with money, right? That's how you hook this woman in, okay? That's how you got this woman to be into you. And then you continue to do stupid things, gave her a company to run when she's shown no ability to run a company, right? This woman has no experience of, directing dozens of people, but you thought, hey, you know what? I love her. She's amazing. Let her run a company. So really, I don't feel bad for you. Good that you stopped it now. So you're not ruining the lives of other people that work under you, but no sympathy that you had to, you got in debt and all that shit because you were stupid.
Look at this self-made entrepreneur. Ever since he met this girl, he's been reduced to begging like this. You don't even need to imagine how terrible his experience has been. It was even worse than the trauma left by his ex-wife. But the problem is, this girl still won't give up. If he wants to break up, she demands a proper reason. She refuses to accept being a gold digger as a reason.
如果他一定分手，你分还是不分？
不分，除非他不在乎我，不喜欢我，那我不会死缠烂打。如果说他不在乎，那你来干嘛？是我求你了。如果你铁了心就要分手，我就不跟你好了。
我先告诉你，我真的不在乎，不想跟你好了，就想跟你说拜拜。
Clearly, Xiao Wang has made up his mind to break up. No matter how much she clings, he's done. To be honest, it's shocking. A man who's fearless, who's struggled through hardship, who's seen the world.
I gotta admit, she has a very cute face. I really do like her face. She has a very cute face. I can see, and she has a very soft voice. So I get it. I'm not saying that. I mean, I can see why a man would simp for her. But, well, simping will fucking ruin your life.
Has now been defeated by a fragile-looking girl. That just goes to show. How
Yeah. The ones that look fragile, the ones that are innocent, the ones that are soft, but they're not truly soft. The women that are feminine, okay, and soft and dainty and fragile, but truly underneath, they're fucking snakes. Oh, those are dangerous, dangerous, because they will drain you.
terrifying a gold digger can be for a man.
你不是说了吗？只要他铁了心你就走吗，姑娘？
不是你这人怎么就不记得咱们俩好的时候了？
来，回答我的问题。人家现在就铁了心了，你怎么办？
我不知道，我就是不想分。
Now this is really a problem.
No duh.
Not only is Nana a gold digger, she's also clingy, shameless, and won't let go. So what can Xiao Wang do? At this critical moment, even the host couldn't stay calm anymore. Faced with someone this shameless, they had to speak up harshly. Strike where it hurts. Maybe that's the only way to prevent an even bigger disaster.
跟他相处这么些日子以来，你给他带来了什么？你为他做了什么？你除了拿钱，你为他做了什么？你是在他伤痛的时候安慰他，还是他在公司失败的时候给他一定业务的支持，还是在家里做了办洗了衣，带了孩子？你做了什么？
我给他买衣服，给他买香薰。
谁的钱？谁的钱？你还好意思在这儿说？
The host didn't hold back at all. Every sentence hit her right where it hurt. Why? To get her to reflect and stop harming others, and herself. Xiao Wang felt the same way. He's honestly traumatized by this gold digger. All he wants now is to break up and escape the...
I mean, good that he wants to break up, but if he's truly traumatized, I hope he stops this shit. I hope he stops repeating the same cycle. This is a thing where here's the thing for me, right? Where I was like that, where if simping on a woman, caring about women's beauty and all, superficial shit, and it's like completely just did not do anything for me. It didn't do anything for me. So I was like, I had to. This is the thing where if we want to make changes, we gotta make changes. Repeating the same thing over and over again and hoping for changes is the definition of insanity.
Nightmare. And at this moment, the girl seemed to realize she had done something wrong. She promised to change. She just hoped Xiao Wang would give her another chance.
如果说是因为钱的这方面，如果他愿意给我一次机会，我可以不花他的钱，我甚至可以下了节目把他的卡都还给他。
那他现在就说了，我们俩所有的回忆都是痛。你们俩认识8个月，在你们交往的过程当中，他看儿子你能争吵3天，然后
8 months and she spent like 3 years of worth of pay is more than 3 years worth of pay.
你会用各种方式去拿他的信用卡的主卡和副卡，然后你问他要了一间工作室，然后这个工作室还不能按时开工和接活，那么我就特别想知道了，我要是一个男人，我留着你干嘛呢？
Even though she claimed to realize her mistake. From an outsider's perspective, it's very hard for someone with such deep-rooted gold-digging habits to truly change. What's more, the pain she caused Xiao Wang over these 8 months has already been engraved in his heart. It's nearly impossible to
Never expect other people to change. Never. Never. Do not expect others to change. Only thing you can do is change yourself. To recognize, to take accountability for your own actions. Never expect others to change. That is a recipe for disaster. So, no, don't accept it. Do not accept someone saying, I will change. Don't. It's not worth it because could they change? Probably, but this is the thing where you're running the risk. It is a gamble. Up to you if you want to take that gamble. It's up to you if you want to take that gamble.
Race. So the result is predictable. No matter how much she begs and pleads, Xiao Wang still chose to walk away.
如果是因为钱，之前你说明白，我可以把卡都给你啊。
好了，祝你幸福，找一个比我好的男人。谢老师。
A single hug ended it all. Before the host could even announce the result, Xiao
What's the
Wang had
result?
already walked off the set. His decisiveness shocked everyone. Just imagine, how scared must he be? To run away that fast? But maybe it's for the best. This ending was bound to come sooner or later. Better to leave now than to suffer even more later.
Yeah, I mean, the man should left. I mean, hopefully she. This is a thing where she should have found, because he was 25. I think I mean, if this is how she wants to do it, go about it, right? The money thing, women can do it, right? If that's what you want, go for it. There's always a simp out there, right? I've said this before. Whatever type of man you want, you will find it. Okay, as long as you are attractive, as long as you want it. So if she wants a man that will spend hundreds of thousands on her, she will find it. But let's say this guy's 25. She's probably going to have to find a man that's 45, 55 and wealthy, okay? Wealthy to do this. Where, you know what? He's saying this woman, oh, she's in her mid 20s. She's cute. Okay, I'll spend that money on her. This man is young, right? He's young. He's still trying to build. He's not there at the pinnacle of his whatever his goals are. So for him to see that money is disappearing more than it's coming in, no, he's gonna feel that, especially since he had to work for it. So, I mean, if she's not gonna change, she's gonna have to change her styling. So, what do you guys think?